Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Am I in trouble?
Well, no, but we need to have a talk.
Am I going to jail?
Yeah, that's why we're gonna walk this way, and I want to get you out of sight of the kids. Hey, come on. Come on.
Why am I going to jail?
What started as a weapons disturbance on a quiet Palm Coast street quickly uncovered a disturbing scene. Deputies responding to a confrontation in a driveway soon discovered a gun within reach of children. And inside the home, living conditions so unsafe that 4 children had to be removed immediately.
Hey, Amanda. Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Am I in trouble?
Well, no, but we need to have a talk. All right. Let's come out here. Just following up with you. Alexi, DJJ kept them last night?
Yeah.
They did? Okay. All right, and so Alex and your 3 children that live here, right?
Yeah.
They do? Okay.
Is there anybody home right now?
Only the kids.
Is it just the 3 of them right now?
Yeah. Am I going to jail?
Yeah, that's why we're gonna walk this way, and I want to get you out of sight of the kids. Hey, come on. Come on.
Why am I going to jail?
So I'm gonna explain that here in a minute. All right? If we're gonna get out of sight of your kids, I'm gonna give you that respect. All right?
Can I at least have my daughter bring me my phone so that way I can call somebody?
We'll get anything you need.
At first, she acted like she was in complete shock, but in reality, she was being arrested for multiple charges, including child neglect and leaving unsecured firearms within reach of children inside the house.
What am I going to jail for?
You're gonna go to jail on 4 counts, child abuse. Okay? And I'm gonna explain it
I
all.
was cleaning last night. I literally was...
Well,
Can I get shoes at least?
We'll get everything for you.
we'll get everything, okay? All right,
So you
so
back.
what's gonna happen, I'm gonna take you to the jail. It's 4 counts of felony child abuse, okay? 1, as a mother, you're supposed to provide adequate
I was cleaning the house, you guys.
care for your children. I don't think you've met that level based on our observations yesterday. It's just the culmination of everything. I feel
literally
like you're
was.
kind
I
of culpable
promise.
and negligent.
No,
in
can
doing
you
that,
please
okay?
listen for me a minute?
Is there any shoes that you want or need?
Yeah, can you ask my niece and nephew to get me my flip flops?
Well, I don't want them to see this, okay? So
Can I
they
at
had a
least
bad day yesterday. I don't want it to double down, okay? So
I literally have a case manager, and I'm being honest with you. Call Brian Chavez.
all right. Well, I'm going off my observations, okay?
Oh, no, I'm being serious. Call Brian
I don't know
Chavez
who
and ask
Brian
him
Chavez is.
That's why I'm telling you. The DC case manager is Brian Chavez.
Okay. I've talked to DCF this morning. My investigation is based on my observations yesterday, okay?
Call Leilani. Call Leilani. She literally took
my
pictures the day
decision,
before.
Okay?
Can you please? And then maybe you'll have a different change. You'll have a change of heart. I'm being serious. Call Leilani.
I do believe you're going to want to improve your situation, and I hope you do.
I literally was. I actually was cleaning the day. I actually had it cleaned up the day
That's
before.
a good start.
Been
but-
here several times, okay? It is never, you can say you're cleaning now, but I've
I
never seen
have
any improvement
been.
to this property.
All right, but
And it's basically the totality of his investigation and our investigation we conducted, okay? It's not because one day or any particular day or any particular thing.
Please, can you please get my cell phone so at least I can have it when I get out?
Okay. You want to get your wallet that they can grab for you too?
My ID's in my wallet. Everything's in my wallet.
Okay, I can get your wallet in
And
your
my phone. That's it. Everything's in my phone.
all right.
I just want my phone.
All right. I'm just going to do a quick these is just back my hands. I got to search. You don't have anything on you, do you?
No.
Think it's
I
a
don't
poke,
have
prod, or
bra
be a hazard mouth? All right. If you
on.
could just lean forward
Hold
over
on,
here.
right here, I may have a lighter in my
You might?
side.
All right.
Yeah.
Just spread your feet for me real quick. Can you face that way? All right. I'm just using the back of my hands. Is there any pockets?
No.
All right.
I don't even know my boyfriend's in this. Can you have him come get this, please?
I believe DCF's going to respond.
Okay.
But if you...
Can you call him to have him come stay with the kids until they come?
Well, we're going to stand by with them until DCF gets here, okay? But you're going to come with me. Is there any other adults in the house?
No.
No? All right.
That's why I asked you to call my boyfriend.
All right, lean back. You're going to be fine.
No, I'm losing my kids. I'm
Well,
not going to get them back, and you guys don't understand. I'm not getting them back now.
Well, no.
Her phone's on your dash.
All right, I appreciate it.
Can you please dial my boyfriend? I'll tell you how to get into it.
Just hang tight.
Wait until you hear the next story revealed by a caller about Amanda. But before that, inside the back of the police car, Amanda still didn't realize just how serious this was for her children's safety and lives.
Alright, man, I have to read this card to you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her with you now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. You understand these rights? Okay.
Can you
All right,
have?
Amanda, it's
can
just
you please?
paperwork.
Can you please call my boyfriend and take care of my animals?
We will.
I honestly, I'm hoping I can.
All right, we're standing by with your house like yesterday. We're not going to leave any animals unsecured or uncared
That's
for.
why I asked if you can call my
And then
boyfriend.
DCF is coming out. Like I said, DCF may come talk to you at the jail, and they're going to figure out arrangements for getting care for your children. Okay?
Can you call Stacy Redding? Have him call Stacy Redding.
I'm not going to be part of that. We're going to do paperwork. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, just leaving yesterday, and just all my observations. That's strictly what this is based off, is observations. Whatever comes of this.
Can you answer that? That's my son. Can you please? I need to know what's going on.
Whatever comes of this, I hope you guys get to a better spot, okay? But this is where it's going to stop.
Please, that's my son. I'm begging you. Please. That's my son.
Right now, I'm not permitted to answer phones like that. For DCF? Oh, yeah, they're hanging for him. She got animals in there, too, so we might have to call animal control.
Can you please just call my boyfriend? He'll take care of them. Please? I really can't lose my service dog.
You're not going to lose your property or your animals?
Can you call my boyfriend to take care of the animals?
We'll take care of that. DCF will handle that.
No, I'm being serious. He'll take my service dog. I have a service
Oh, you have
dog.
a service dog?
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about your boyfriend to take the dog.
Take the dog and my cats. Yes, he'll
Give
take
that
them.
info to Deputy Logs and he'll try to reach
I literally,
out.
and also, juvenile justice just called my phone. Can I please find out what's going on with my son?
We'll take
Please.
care of it right now. All right?
I just want to know what's going on with him. Like, I know
Well, he's in a
that.
safe place, right? He's safe. He's in jail.
I just want to know if he's able to get out. That's what it is.
Okay.
Because if.
We'll cross that bridge, right? So I want you to know he's safe. You know, he's not on the streets. He's in a facility. He's taken care of.
What's a
he's being
good
fed.
number for your
All that
boyfriend?
How?
He lives local?
He lives in Hastings. And he can even take my kids. How can you loosen these?
Well,
These
the
are
kids
hurting
is up
me.
to DCF.
These are hurting. Can you loosen them a
Yeah,
little bit?
he'll take care of it in a minute. Kids is up to DCF. We can't just, you know what I'm saying? They got to make sure he's a fit person and all that stuff. And, you know, they have their protocols they have to go through.
This is Deputy Cassius Black County Sheriff Office.
I'm sorry. Oh, hello. Hi. Yes. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right today. I mean, I've been better, but you know, we're just riding these waves. I'm not sure if the gave you any information.
No, they didn't give me information about. I guess you're asking about a property.
Yeah. So I am the granddaughter of Edmund DiBianco of 20 Fanwood Court. He was the elderly veteran owner of that property before he was conned by the Gaysford family. We've been in a long, ongoing battle over the home and the neglect of my grandfather that's obviously now apparent in the 4 unfortunate children who are involved in this case. I was recently told that Amanda is attempting to get a woman named Bianca Carter, who is an estranged niece of my grandfather, who has no legal rights to the house and who was also part of the con, is trying to get her to come to the house to take items from the house. I'm just wondering, I've been reaching out to my lawyer because things are obviously moving very quickly. I reached out to him and I'm trying to figure out what we can do legal counsel wise, but I'm just wondering, I imagine the home is under investigation, but if there's any way to block this, you know, more or less random woman from coming in and taking more items from the family.
Like, as in, she's taking, like, what kind of items is she trying to take?
So my grandfather, I mean, I don't know what's left, you know, I mean, I imagine they probably hawked a bunch of stuff or destroyed a bunch of things, but like my grandfather had like some family art, like things that were from Italy and like a family crest and like my grandmother's china, just like maybe they're like silly things, you know, but to me, like I'm a super nostalgic person. Like my grandmother had like a set of old spoons from traveling around the world and stuff like that. So I imagine Amanda is trying to send Bianca Bianca Carter there to take anything that could potentially be of value.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a civil issue between you and her if she was to do that. So you're basically going to like court or a small claims court if she was to take any items of value.
Oh, we're in much bigger than a small claims court right now. Like, we're in like a large, I mean, we're talking a large battle over hundreds of thousands of dollars from the house and so forth and so on. So they were basically squatters in the home. So there's no way to like block entrance to the home or make it so that
Like
until the investigation and court case is closed that they can't access it.
That's a whole different, that's out of our league right now. That's more of the courts. If she was to get evicted from that, I don't know how long she's been living there, or was she a resident there or anything like that. But
it's a really long story. I mean, with the consistency of the home and considering it's involved in like a very large felony court case, so this woman could just basically come to the home, no problem. Or
the thing is, that's like we can't really get involved with that. More of it's more civil at the end of the day.
So does that mean like anybody, like my aunt who lives in Florida? I mean, I'm in Austin. I'm just waiting for the word to fly out there. Does that mean my aunt, who is, legally his daughter, could just come to the home as well?
Unless she's invited over there by, if she trespassing the property, then that's a different story. But if she's invited by anybody to come in, she can come in.
There's nobody living at the property. Amanda's in jail.
Okay, so if nobody's there, then does she have a key to go inside the house?
I imagine that they changed the locks. I don't think Bianca Carter would have a key either.
Okay. If she doesn't have a key, then she has no access to go inside the house.
Unless Amanda's like, hey, there's a key hidden here or something like that. But again, like, these people are not legally entitled to this house. We're working on reclaiming possession as soon as possible. And obviously there's like large felonies at hand. So you're basically saying like, if Amanda was squatting there for a certain amount of time, that because we're in this limbo, that she could send somebody over there and say, hey, here's the key in this place, and they could just go to the house.
Like, as in, like, what do you mean by that?
Like, if Amanda told this woman, Bianca Carter, hey, there's a key here, she could potentially go to the house and take items from the house.
Does
even though those items don't belong to her.
So Amanda doesn't own the house at all, right?
She does not legally own the house. The deed is very muddy, and we're in a long battle over, because the deed was legally transferred back to our family's name last, but then Sherry, her mother, tried to like untransfer the deed from our family and like muddied the whole thing, and this is like literally what we've been in battle over for the last couple of years.
I got you. So that's, like I said, to be more civil between you guys, having like who can go to the, like, because we can't tell somebody, hey, you can't go inside that house, but that person getting permission from that person that's been living there.
But if that person is like illegally living there, has not been paying property tax, and has literally driven the house into like complete unlivable conditions, like, and we have, our case is basically closed now. Like the neglect case, like once we are able to get through the whole legal process, it's done. Like she was, neglecting her children and having drugs and guns and like on top of the Disney DVDs, which is insane.
Right.
And so like our case is obviously gonna, she has nothing to stand on when it comes to fighting against us now at this point. But the deal, the reclamation of the property is a whole process, and she's trying to basically like move in the middle of this process and get this other woman to fly out there and go into this dilapidated home and take items that do not belong to her and do not belong to this other woman either.
I understand where you're coming from on that part.
But you're saying like there's basically nothing we can do to block this woman from coming?
If she's telling her to go to the house to pick up like items and stuff, then she can go in there because she has permission from the person, but
she's not the homeowner. Like, and the house is in the middle of a court case. So, like, does that mean that technically, being his grandfather and daughter, that we could go there and get items?
You can. It's so your grandpa, he owns the house and everything like that.
He passed away 2 years ago, and again, like I mentioned, the deed. He was 106 and had dementia, and they like conned the out of him. Like, I can't even begin to tell you the amount of con artistry happening here.
Right.
The deed is muddied because it was transferred back to us, but then Sherry tried to put in a backdated deed, and so it's all like very complicated.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be all civil.
All civil. But you're saying like legally, technically, anybody who potentially owns the house or has been invited to the house could go and...
Yeah, they can, if that person's being invited into the house, then they can go inside the house. But if that person, say, was trespassed from that house, from that property, then it's a different story.
But if you're being invited by somebody who's not the legal owner, is that not trespassing?
No, it's not trespassing at all, because that person had to been served a trespass warning saying that you're not allowed to come to this property, and it would have to be signed by the owner of the house. There's no owner.
The
right
owner
now.
of the house is technically deceased, and the last
Right, yeah.
legal owner is myself and my aunt and my uncle. Like, if you follow the deed trail, we are the last legal owners, and we've been trying to fight for this house through this con for years.
Does any of the family live here in Palm Coast?
Yes, my aunt lives in Flagler.
Okay. Then she can go to the house and change the locks and stuff, like, because she
can go to
owns
the house and change the
'cause
locks.
she owns the house.
All right, my lawyer said that we needed to wait for the legal process to change the locks, even though we technically are the last legal deed holders. God, this is so complicated.
Yeah, because it's for us to do something that the owner of the house has to be there present to be like, I want this person trespass. They can't come on the property. But it's like Amanda was living there with all her kids?
She was living there. Yeah, she was living there.
Until she got arrested and everything like that?
Yeah, because we were bound in this legal battle basically, and she sold the other house that she stole from my grandfather and then started basically squatting in this house.
So the whole time she was squatting in the house and nobody ever said anything about it? Was that the deal?
Well, we were saying stuff about it. I mean, we've been speaking with our lawyers and going through this whole process with our lawyers, but because it's so complicated, there's nothing really that the police could do, because it's like this big ongoing court battle with like layers and layers of deeds being transferred back and forth, and then ultimately to our family, and then post-dated. I can't even begin to explain how heartbreaking and tiresome and complicated this has been.
Yeah, that's just like that. That's real hard for us to put our feet in it, because it's like, who's the person that's going to sign off the trespass warning and say this person wants to trespass? But it's like, does this person live here? The person not live here?
I mean, they were squatting, I mean, they technically didn't have legal right to live there, but we've been in this process for years trying to handle it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we could potentially have you as well as one of our family members be there to make sure that she's not taking personal items from my grandfather, if there's anything left.
Right. It'll be, hey, this belongs to the grandfather. Okay, you're not allowed to touch this because this is not yours. It stays here.
All right. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Inside, investigators found unsecured firearms, drugs, and filthy living conditions that posed an immediate risk to the children's safety. Deputies said the hazards were so severe that state child protection officials were called in on the spot. Amanda Gaisford was arrested and charged with 4 counts of child neglect, possession of drug paraphernalia, improper storage of a firearm. She was booked into the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility on a $10,000 bond, while the children were placed in the care of the Florida Department of Children and Families.